श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ओम शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ओम सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। नान्तः प्रज्ञं न बहिष्प्रज्ञं नोभयतः प्रज्ञं न प्रज्ञानघनं न प्रज्ञं न अप्रज्ञं अदृष्टं अव्यवहार्यं अग्राह्यं अलक्षणं अचिन्त्यं अव्यपदेश्यं एकात्मः प्रत्ययसारं प्रपञ्चोपशमं शान्तं शिवम् अद्वैतं चतुर्धं मन्यन्ते स आत्मा स विज्ञेयः। सो नान्तः प्रज्ञमिति तैजस प्रतिषेधः न बहिष्प्रज्ञमिति विश्वप्रतिषेधः नोभयतः प्रज्ञम् इति जागृत् स्वप्नयोः अन्तरालावस्था प्रतिषेधः न प्रज्ञानघनमिति सुषुप्तावस्था प्रतिषेधः बीजभाव अविवेकरूपत्वात् न प्रज्ञम् इति युगपत् सर्वविषयप्रज्ञातृत्व प्रतिषेधः न अप्रज्ञम् इति अचैतन्य प्रतिषेधः। सो by saying नान्तः प्रज्ञम्, Taijasa is negated. In the Bahishprajna, Nabahishprajna, Vishwa is negated. The Vishwabhimani, that is Jagrata Abhimani, Vishwa is negated. So now Ubhayata Prajnam, Jagrat Swapnayoho Antarala Avastha, the intermediate states have been negated. The Prajnana Ghanam iti Sushupta Avastha Pratishedaha. The Sushupti is negated by saying it is not na Prajnana Ghanam and mass of consciousness. And thus, na prajnam iti yugapat sarvavishaya prajnat, simultaneously of all these things, sammalita chaitanya, that also is negated. Na aprajnam iti achaitanyam, it is not jada padartha also. Now, here we have to start our discussion. Small objection raised by Acharya only. There is no Purvapakshi presented there. Acharya only asked a question, Acharya replied. An objection is raised to clarify. Katham punaha antapragnatvadinam atmani gamyamananam rajvadau sarpadivat pratishedhat asatvam gamyata iti कथं पुनः प्रज्ञत्वादीनाम् आत्मनि गम्यमानानां रज्ज्वादौ सर्पादिवत् प्रतिषेधात् असत्वं गम्यत इति उच्यते. Uchyate is a reply. Iti. Now, the question raised by Bhashyakara is that these attributes such as antaprajnatva, Vaishprajnatva, ityadi attributes, Atmane Gamyamananam. Now, all these, this antaprajna, Vaishprajna, etc., these are all seen in the self. Right? Same self, within the self only, in the pure self, this conscious of the internal world, the awareness of, aware of external world, Vaishprajna, all these things are Gamyamananam, sa prajnatvadinam atmani gamyamananam. All the attributes which are seen, conscious of the internal, etc., etc., which are seen present in the self, inhering in the self, katham punaha, how again they should be understood or can be understood, pratishedat asatvam gamyata iti. Now, when they are clearly present, these attributes are present. So, I am the world of the what you call antaprajna, conscious of the internal world. Vaishprajna. These are the very attributes seen in the self. Now, katham punaha, how again, what you call pratishedat asatvam gamyata? How can they be understood? By merely negating, by saying that they don't exist, by negating, how can they become non-existent? By simply saying that they don't exist, the awareness of the internal world, antaprajna, this what is a prajna, awareness, we saw in the introduction of Mandukya Upanishad. So, these attributes, how can you say that they don't exist? By merely negating, how can they become non-existent? There is a question now. Just as, like a snake, etc., etc., is seen on the rope, by saying merely negation, snake is not there. Similarly, by saying that these things are not there, how can you negate them? Asatvam, how can they attain? They become non-existent. They are seen present very clearly in the self. So, Acharya says, Uchyate Jnaswarupa avisheshe api itaretara vyabicharat rajvadau iva sarpa dharadi vikalpita bhedavat sarvatra vyabicharat jnaswarupasya satyatvam. Now see, like what is that? Sarpa dharadi vikalpita bhedavat. Vikalpita bheda, that is such as like the imaginary differences. Sarpa, dhara, etc., the snake on the rope, plus the what you call a line of water, dhara, a line of water on the ground, sarpa, vikalpita bheda, like vikalpita bheda, just like imaginary differences. Is it not? On the rope, the snake, the stick, or the dhara, a line of water, they are all imagined differences, vikalpita bheda, on the superimposed on same rope. On same rope, so many things are superimposed. Each one view it differently. So these are all vikalpita differences. So vikalpita bheda means imaginary different diversities or differences seen on the rope. Similarly, the above these states, similarly, these three states are above states such as antaprajna, vaishprajna, etc., conscious of the internal world, etc. These states which are there, we mentioned above, these states mutually rule out. See, itaretara vyabicharat. Itaretara vyabicharat means they mutually contradict each other, because when the Antaprajna is present, Bahishprajna is absent. And also the deep sleep state. So one avastha is present, other two avasthas are absent. When Taijasa, that is Antaprajna, is Taijasa. When Taijasa is present, Vishwa and Prajna, they don't exist. They are not present. Mutually they contradict each other. Therefore, itaretara vyavicharat. So one it is there, other two are not there. Rajvado iva sarpadharad vikalpita bhedavat sarvatra vyavicharat. And these three are the internal different states of consciousness, continuously change, mutually rule out each other. Jnaswarupa avisheshe api. Even though during all these changes, just as a rope remains as a rope, when you see this, it may appear to you as a snake or a... देखिए, same person get confused by seeing the rope. एक बार बोलते हैं ये सांप होगा, नहीं ये सांप नहीं हो सकता, ये माला हो सकती है, नहीं ये माला नहीं हो सकता, ये पानी का जल का धारा हो सकता है, नहीं ये भी नहीं हो सकता है, मे बी क्रैक ऑन द ग्राउंड. सो हमारे भीतर ही इतने विकल्प पैदा होते हैं बिकॉज सच्चाई का ज्ञान नहीं हुआ. सो कभी हम ये सोचते हैं इसका ये है, कभी वो है, कभी ये है, कभी वो है. इट्स कॉल्ड विकल्पित ज्ञान. अब जब व्हेन दिस विकल्पित ज्ञान इज टेकिंग प्लेस, ऑल द वाइल द रोप is avisheshe. Without any changing, without any changing attributes, that rope is always remaining the rope. Whether you see it as a snake, whether you see it as anything else, the rope is rope. Similarly, this turiya sthiti, the pure consciousness, remains as it is only. But you are seeing it as sometimes as antaprajna, sometimes as bahishprajna, because of identification with upadhi and its functions. But all the while, the consciousness is same. That is what I said. That jnaswarupa avisheshe, that pure nature of the pure consciousness is not changing. The witnessing consciousness. So that means what? What is the essence of antaprajna, bahishprajna, etc.? The essence of, the true essence of antaprajna, bahishprajna is nature of pure consciousness. Just as the essence of the snake, garland, water, etc., a line of water, etc., the true essence is snake only, and rope only. The rope doesn't change. What is the essence of snake? Rope. What is the essence of the line of water? Rope. तो इसका सार, सबका सार जो है, सार एक ही है. उस सार में कोई परिवर्तन नहीं है. और बाकी जो भेद आप देख रहे हैं वो अन्योन्य प्रतिषेध होते जा रहा है. जब एक है तो दूसरा नहीं है, जब दूसरी है तो तीसरी नहीं है, तो तीसरी है तो चौथा नहीं है. सो एक और दैट रज्जु जो है, अधिष्ठान चैतन्य जो है, सत्ता जो है, वो अविशेष है. इट इज नॉट चेंजिंग. एंड ऑल द वेल अदर थ्री स्टेट्स आर एक्चुअली इन एसेंस द फोर्थ वन ओनली. द एसेंस ऑफ द स्नेक इज रोप ओनली. उसका सार, अल्टीमेट सार क्या है? सांप का सार रज्जु. Similarly, therefore, jnaswarupa avisheshe api itaretara vyavicharat rajvadau iva sarpadharadi vikalpita bhedavat sarvatra vyavicharat jnaswarupasya satyatvam. Therefore, this witnessing consciousness, the jnaswarupa, the ultimate chaitanya, in all these three states during all the changing functions, remains same as it is. So when I wake up, this world, this dunya, these memories, people, friends, relations, Bahishprajna, become aware of the external. But that consciousness which is aware of the external world, the essence of the true essence of that Bahishprajna is pure Turiya only. वहाँ पे दो नहीं हो सकता है ना. If suppose, that's what we saw earlier, if it total विलक्षण तुरीय, then उसको जानने का संभावना नहीं है. If it is totally different from all the three states, total विलक्षण, वो कैसा जाने? So it is there always. Therefore, satyatvam. Therefore, this jnaswarupa is there. The nature of pure consciousness is truth. So you are asking, how come by near negation of all these things they become non-existent? They become non-existent as antarprajna, bahishprajna, but not as a pure prajna. That satta remains as it is. Like rope appearing as snake, that snake may disappear, but rope remains. This is the beauty. So don't get confused. That's what Acharya says. So, now, objection. One more thing. Acharya only. Sushupte vyabacharati iti chet na sushuptasya anubhuyamanatvat nahi vijñātuhu vijñāter viparilopo vidyate iti shrutehe. Therefore, one question is now again. The objection is that sushupte vyabacharati. No, sir. This turiya, this consciousness becomes lupta. It is neither antaprajna nor bahishprajna in the deep sleep state. It disappears. It changes. Vyabacharati means it's changing. It changes in deep sleep, meaning it disappears. It disappears in deep sleep, na? वहाँ पे change का मतलब क्या है? Disappearance only. देखिए अंतःप्रज्ञा बहिष्प्रज्ञा में संप्रज्ञा is there. In deep sleep state कुछ भी पता नहीं. So सुषुप्ति में नहीं है. Non-existent. सुषुप्ति में non-existent. ना, because sushuptasya anubhuyamanatvat. Because the sushupti, after waking up, we experience sushupti and say that I had a good sleep. Without the presence of turiya consciousness, which is illumining the absence of vrittis in the deep sleep state, how can I say that I had a good sleep? Without my being present there. So I am there in deep sleep also. Therefore, it is not vyabhicharati, it is not changing, it is not disappearing. It remains as it is same. The turiya consciousness remains as it is. So, nahi vijñātuhu vijñātehe viparilopo vidyate. Therefore, here very clearly said, in the deep sleep state, the pure state of consciousness disappears. In deep sleep state, it is not true. Because na vijñātu vijñāte viparilopa vidyate. This nature of pure consciousness mein no viparilopa, no changes are seen, it remains as it is. What is the answer? Because the Vedic text says the knower's function of knowing vijñātehe vijñātuhu vijñāte. Vijñātuhu vijñāte means the function of the knower, knowing function of the knower. Vijñātuhu, the knower. Vijñāte, knowledge, knowing. The function of knowing by the knower is never lost. The knower's function of being aware, being aware of, that is never lost. Vijñātuhu, vijñāte, viparilope, vidyate. Vijñāte, in knowing, viparilope na vidyate. There is no question of absence of being witnessing in the pure witness. In the Sakshi, it's that function of being aware, being illumining, that never goes off. It always illumines. Prakasha. It always illumines. Even in the deep sleep state, There are no thoughts, but the absence of thoughts also illumined. So the very function of the nature of illumining, knowing, this knowing, the function as a knower. Knower means again not vritti jnana here, as awareness, as being aware. This is never lost. The knower's function of being knowing is never lost. Beautiful one. Therefore, since this function is never lost, it is always behind, right? Atayeva adrushtam. Therefore, hence it is adrushtam. Adrushtam means it is unseen. Not unseen means it is that particular, the one, the knower, the true knower, the capital knower, the illuminator can never be illumined. Therefore is adrushtam. How can the very witness become an object of witness? The ultimate witness is me. How can become object of witness? It's not possible. Therefore, adrushtam. It's not seen. It's now not an object of any sense of knowledge. Since it is adrushtam, it is beyond, unseen, because that pure witness cannot be witnessed. Therefore, avyavaharyam. See? Atayeva adrushtam, yasmat adrushtam, tasmad avyavaharyam. Since it is adrushtam, it is avyavaharyam. It cannot be brought into any empirical dealings. Vyavahar mein la nahi sakta. You cannot do any vyapara, vyavahara. Because you are that. That is ultimate. If it is other than me, I can transact. It is not other than me. Why it is not other than me? It is unseen. Why it is adrushtam? It is me alone. It can't be an object of knowledge. Therefore, usko vyavahar mein la nahi das. Impossible to bring. Like I can transact with the actional world or thought or that cannot be. Because that by which everything is happening, Kenopanishad, Keneshitam Parishitam Patate Manaha. So, avyavahar. Alakshanam alingam iti etad ananumeyam ityartaha. Wonderful. That means what? Here adrushtam agrahyam, agrahyam karmendriyahi. It cannot be grasped. Karmendriyahi, by organs of action. You can't grasp it like with hands and fingers, touch and etc. Agrahyam. Alakshanam. Alakshana means there is no lakshana. No, any lakshana is not there. Therefore, that means what? There is no any logical ground of inference. Lakshana hai, so you can infer. एक लक्षण को देख के वी कैन इन्फर. अभी देखो लक्षण देख के, चेहरे देख के हम ये लक्षण है चेहरे, वो चेहरा देख के हम ये बता सकते हैं कि आदमी खुश है या दुखी है. वी कैन इन्फर, अनुमान लगा सकते हैं. देखिए वो भी एक आदमी बिल्कुल दुबला पतला हो गए, वो चेहरा देख के पता लग सकता है इसका तबीयत ठीक नहीं है. तो दिस लक्षण ऑफ शरीर लक्षण वी कैन इन्फर द शरीर स्थिति और मानसिक स्थिति of the individual. अब जो चीज अग्राह्यम अदृष्टम अव्यवहार्यम एंड देयरफॉर अलक्षणम, जो अलक्षण वस्तु है, जो लक्षण ही नहीं है, तो देन अननुमेयम, देयरफॉर इट इज बियॉन्ड द possibility of any inference. We cannot infer it. Uninferable. Ananumeyam ityarthaha. See? अतएव अचिंत्यम. सो इसका लक्षण नहीं है, देयरफॉर इट इज अनथिंकेबल. जिसका कोई लक्षण है तो ये सोच सकते हैं, क्वालिटीज हो, गुण हो, वी कैन थिंक. अलक्षणम, देयरफॉर अचिंत्यम. अतएव अव्यपदेश्यम, देयरफॉर इट इज अचिंत्यम, मीनिंग इट इज अनथिंकेबल. Therefore, it cannot be expressed by words. See logically, mantra. You cannot express it by words. Indescribable. Shabdaihi. It is ekatma prachayasaram, meaning it is the jagradadi sthaneshu ekaha ayam iti avyabhichari yaha prachayah tena anusaraniyam. Beautiful. So, and this is that single belief. Jagradadi sthaneshu ekaha ayam. In all these states, it is only eka present. One only is expressing as many. One only is functioning and appearing as many. This understanding, this is called ekatma prachayasara. See? Prachaya tena anusaraniyam. And this is in according with this Vedic text only. So, atayeva eka atma prachayasaram pramanam yasya turiyasya adhigame tat turiyam ekatma prachayasaram. So therefore, and in the Vedic text also it is referred, Om iti eva upasita iti shrutehe. So therefore, the self alone is to be meditated, and it is one essence only, functioning as many. Clear? So turiya adhigame tat turiyam ekat prachasa. Antapragyatnvadi sthani dharma pratishetaha kurtaha. Now these attributes such as antaprajna etc. have been negated in self. Now next one, prapanchopashamam. In by saying prapanchopashamam iti jagradadi sthana dharma abhava uchyate. This jagradavastha, sapnavastha, the sthana dharmas are there, the phenomenon, the various dharmas, all these things have been, prapancha means this expansion of multiplicity, duality, etc. in every plane. In Jagradavastha, Sapna, all the dualities, upashamam, become shanti, become peaceful. This prapancha, this creation, this duality, the differences, all these things are prapanchamamiti, Jagradadisthana dharma, all dharmas, abhava uchyate, all these become abhava, negated, and everything will become peaceful. Right? Atayeva shantam. Since there are no diversities and dualities and etc., it is therefore peaceful. Duality ho, to ek, what do you call, Niranjan, do sukhi, teen gadbad. एक निरंजन, दो सुखी, सब दो ही है तो सुखी रहता है कि there is compulsory happiness because the third factor is not there, you have to adjust. हम दोनों इधर परस्पर we don't love each other, we can't survive, and there is no third party to support. तो मैं और ईश्वर दोनों ही हैं. I am enjoying ईश्वर अनुग्रह, ईश्वर is blessing me, बस एक ही है और कुछ कोई नहीं बीच में. So सुखी, सुख मिलता है. एक निरंजन, taintless, happy. There is no question of dukkham also. That Ishvara sometimes loving more, sometimes loves me less. वो दुख भी नहीं है. वियोग का दुख भी हो सकता है ड्युअलिटी में. ईश्वर हमको भूल गए तो, गुरु हमको भूल गए तो. So यदि हम we establish in our own self, एक निरंजन, दो सुखी, तो गुरु है या टीचर है या परमात्मा है, ईश्वर है, और कोई नहीं, और किसी मेरे मन में और कोई नहीं, सब गुरु का ही रूप है, वह गुरु का आशीर्वाद है, तो ईश्वर का ही रूप है, ईश्वर और मैं बस दे ही है, ठीक है, सुखी. तीन आया गड़बड़. सो देयरफॉर शांतम, and there atayeva shantam avikriyam. Shantam means non-dual, there is no differences, ideas, avikriyam. Now atayeva shantam shivam yataha advaitam. Is the shivam auspicious, and advaitam, it is one without second. Yataha advaitam bheda vikalpa rahitam. So there is no question of differences. Shantam, and it is shivam advaitam. Okay. Chaturtham Turiyam Manyante. And that is considered as, that Maharshis, the great Shrutis, everybody considered as fourth state. Chaturtham, the fourth. Why? Chaturtham Manyante Pratiyamana Padatraya Rupa Vailakshanyat. It is not like changing other three states, mutually contradicting. But this is Vailak, this is its own attribute. It is always present, but other than the three, Vailakshanyat, different from other three. Saha Atma, that is a self, Savigneyaha, that is to be known, iti Pratiyamana Sarpa Bhuchidra Dandadi Vitrikta Yatharajustataha Tattvamasi iti इत्यादि वाक्यार्थ आत्मा अदृष्टः द्रष्टा नहि द्रष्टुः दृष्टेः विपरिलोपो विद्यते इत्यादिभिः उक्तो यः सविज्ञेय इति भूतपूर्वगत्याः ज्ञाते द्वैतभावः भूतपूर्वगत्या ज्ञाते द्वैत अभावः. So this Atma, this is to be known, and this is simply not to be, this implies that just as rope is known to be different from snake, etc., just as Rajju is different from others, what you call crack on the ground, or the stick, etc., there's no rope is different from all these expressions, superimposition. Similarly, on the Atma Tattva, that is present and beautifully expressed in the sentence, Tattvamasi, you are that. You are not Anta Prajna, Baish Prajna, but you are the Adhisthana Chaitanyam. And therefore, about this only has been spoken of in the text. That is, he is never seen, but is a witness. Atma, Adrushto, Drashta. He is never seen, but Drashta. Adrushto, unseen witness. Adrushto, Drashta. Because it can't be seen, it can't be witnessed as a duel by somebody else. Because you are that. But it is Drashta of everything. But it is Adrushta. So, Adrushto, Drashta. Nahi drashtuhu drustehi viparilopo vidyate. Again with that visa, there is no question of the witness, the vision of the witness, that function is never lost. And ityadibhi ukto yaha, all the statements point out in the Vedic things. And savigneya iti bhutapurvagatyaha. This is spoken, this state is spoken as to be known. As to be known means what? With reference to the previous state of ignorance. Vigneya, it has to be known. By whom? देखिए, यदि if you say that something is to be known, इसका मतलब क्या है? By whom? By knower. Knower who is other than the known. वहाँ पे द्वैत आ गया. So, bhutapurvagatya means from the standpoint of ignorance, when you are in ignorant condition, Turiya Tattva is said that is to be known. Actually, it is not to be known also. When it is to be known, by whom? By somebody other than that, a knower. But there is knower means we are accepting another entity, duality. So, bhutapurvagatyaha, savignya bhutapurvagatyaha means it is to be known from the standpoint that is said, it is spoken of like this, from the standpoint of the previous state of ignorance. See, jnate dvaita bhavaha. And when that is known, realized, and the knower also disappears, and the duality disappears. This is how we could complete the seventh mantra. Now Karika slokas are there based on this. Atra yete shloka bhavanti. So regarding this, there are, so out of the Mundaka Upanishad, there are 12 mantras only, Upanishad. Out of 12, we could complete 7. It took long time for us to study. 7 mantras. So then Karika mantras, then again rest of the mantras, and again Karika. So with that, the first one will take a lot of time. So 7 mantras we could complete. So next month we will start from 19th to 24th March 2011. We will start our talks. We will continue Karika. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnatha Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai.